I didn't know that that was something that happened. I was under the impression that you guys had to get on landing crafts and take them up to the beach. So you drove a tank straight off of the ship.
That is right.
That's why you were in a foot, or like what you said, a foot of water, or 5 feet of water or something?
Well, we wasn't in 5 feet of water when we come off. I'm going to say 100 feet long. We were in water probably 20 foot deep and drove until we got to this beach and then came out.
So what's that thing? What's that craft called? That boat that you were on? Is it
LSM.
What's it called? An LSM?
Came off of the LSM.
Okay, so the LSM was what the tank was on the LSM. The LSM pulled out of the actual Navy ship, and that drove up the shore, and it unloaded you right onto the shore.
That is right.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Sorry, it's just, yeah. Were you guys getting shelled?
No.
You weren't getting any shells?
No.
So there was no explosions around you while you were going up to the beach?
They were out. We could see them explode, but no, they were out some.
Okay, you think that was because they were waiting for you guys to land before they started shelling you, or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I would have the least idea.
So you landed without having like shells going off around you or anything, pretty much.
That's right.
Did you hear like rounds pinging off the armor of the tank?
No.
So you weren't getting shot at or anything like that at the time?
No. The only thing we worried about that it was you'd hit it and it would be deep enough and with the water to go through without drowning out the motor.
Oh, okay. So you were just concerned that the motor was going to get flooded out. When you're disembarking from the landing craft.
That's right.
Okay. That's a fair concern to have while you're in a huge, like, you know how much one of those Sherman tanks weigh?
I'm going to say 40 ton.
Those things were heavy.
Yeah.
They're pretty thick armor. Yes, about 33 tons. Yeah, 84,000 pounds for some later variants. Wow. You drove up onto the beach.
Yes.
Once you're on the beach, you're not getting shot at yet.
No.
No? Where do you go once you land on the beach? Did your tank commander tell you to go somewhere, or like when did you start moving?